Unfortunately, I won't be able to walk 30 miles in one day. Tell you what, I sure feel like a hobbit right now. I've eaten plenty today. I'm a guy talking to a camera. Oh, Shady Lane. Shady Lane. What kind of activity goes on here? And I have busted old hiking stick, so that's great. What's wrong with you? I need to just be quiet. Put some miles behind me. That's what I'm doing. There we go. Let's call it. Let's put some miles behind us. I usually say that when driving because a mile is a lot easier than this. Bitty 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 bum bum. This is, oh, wow. Hopefully the whole trail is like this. I don't know. What I need to get is, I've seen it. I've seen it from one of my old, well, not old, one of my longest channels I've subscribed to, Mr. Jesse James West. Get off of their leaf. Wow, that's bitch. I remember in his earlier days when he would do things that required a time lapse or so. He'd give you a first person view. This is all guerrilla. This is all guerrilla shooting right now. Okay. Got James Cameron in the making right here. James Cameron out here soaking up the sun, nature. Where the heck? Oh, yeah, guerrilla. Guerrilla style shooting. No, he had, watch, that's what's going to happen. I'm out here in nature. I'm going to get blinded by the sun. And as I'm blinded, as I'm temporarily blinded, some fanged creature, some ferocious beast is going to come out of the woods. And that's going to be the end of me. At least I won't die in a corner crying with snot running out of my nose. Oh, there's the trail. Happy trails to you until we meet again. I'm glad no one's walking behind me. I'm swinging this thing. Machete! Surprisingly, I haven't had any water. Oh, yeah. So he wears this thing on his chest, like a camera holder, and he just puts it on his chest. At least back then he did. Probably pre-videographer days. I need to learn the art of stationary recording. Plop, set it down, point it at me. Do what you do, kid. Do what you do. Oh, nice. Huh? Getting warm. It's mid-50s, which is, oh gosh, beautiful, comfortable. Maybe, oh, I can't wait. I can't wait for future segments like tomorrow when I pick up where I started from today, which is East Grove Street. Yeah, East Oak Grove Street, and head north. We're gonna grow as we go. Who really wants to be a part of this? Hey, is this something that you can listen to in the car? Is this something you want to watch? Is this just background noise that you have on while you're preparing your dinner? I love you. Boy, you got something better to do. Okay, maybe not find something better to do. Maybe not find something better to do. But see, don't ram me over. I'd have never been found. They would have just threw my ping on my phone. Like, check the ping. But you know what? How the hell? How did that lady get all the way back to me? Huh? Next time, I want to bring some kind of rollerblades. I'm gonna hook onto her. I'm gonna hook onto a cyclist when they drive by me. Whoop! Drag me for a little bit. Kind of defeats the purpose of walking. Farm crossing. You know what's pretty good though? I looked to the side and I saw her. Uh, farm crossing. Is that code for for children of the corn crossing? That's one story I've never read. I know it's a novella by the easily one of the most well, probably the most one of the most famous authors of our time, if not ever, Stephen King. Who would be the top? Who would be the top author of our time? What are we gonna say? What would we make it broad and say 100 years? The last 100 years? I think even then we missed some good literature. That lady left me in the dust. I guess that's a perk of riding a bike. Yeah, tomorrow's walk north. I don't have to worry about the sun layering right into my eyeballs, despite wearing sunglasses. Oh, I sure hope that was mud I stepped in, and not something else that was squishy. How the heck do you make a TikTok out of this? Oh no, TikTok is definitely not something. It's not something that I'm into. I know it's a valuable medium. Are there other? He's digging in his pocket. What's he pulling out? Oh, water. It's my first time drinking on this walk. Well, I'm doing it really oddly. Ugh. I made sure to do the important stuff before I left. First time I'm drinking water, I don't have to use the bathroom. There are some things I will not record, even if I am out in the wild. We have a dog at home. 90-pound rascal who thinks she owns the place. 90-pound. Yeah. Not the barkiest dog I've ever known. You know, the growliest dog I've ever known. That distinction belongs to my brother's dog, who was good for two things: eating paper towel that was left around and scaring off Jehovah's Witnesses when they came knocking on the door. But our dog, 90-pound, wannabe queen of the house. Yep. Where was I going with that? I don't know. Too bad I can't rewind. Rewind. Yep. Paper towel and growly. Paper towel and Jehovah's Witnesses. There's got to be something there. It's got to be. It's got to be a punchline there. And let's face it, this is years ago, but I can only assume they were Jehovah's Witnesses. By the way, they were dressed. They certainly weren't the mailman. Yeah, I can only assume because of the way they were dressed, because they didn't make it up to the door. Because this dog alerted everybody. Of course, while warding off visitors, snacking on used paper towel. Took him for a walk once. He was a young puppy. What, within a year maybe. I took him for a walk, or probably vice versa. He was probably walking me. Anyways, on my right, crossing the street, jaywalking, of course, they don't know any better, was a raccoon. Big, old, fat raccoon. Come crossing the street right at us. That thing must have been, I don't know how big they get. He's a beast, though. He looked like he ate what I ate today. Probably 130 grams of protein. This guy was bulking up. He's bulking up. I've probably got out of the pen just like that. Just like that, we've used up 4 gigs. That was a 38-minute video. So it'll be about 2 of those before we reach our destination. Thanks for stopping by, San Diego.